What up, tubers? Welcome back to another draft here on Arena. Thanks for watching. Hit that like and subscribe if you haven't already. And don't forget to check out cardkingdom.com/Numot for all your Magic card needs. We are going to do a special weird event leading up to the Arena Open, which I'll upload tomorrow. This is a quick emblem draft. So it's a quick draft. It's versus bots. But more importantly, it's an emblem draft. Every game is going to have this emblem on both sides of the battlefield, and that's the Chimil ability, if you remember the artifact from Lost Caverns of Ixalan. So every turn, you're going to discover at the end of your turn, you're going to discover 5. Same thing's going to happen to your opponent. So there are a couple different ways to draft this format. I think for the most part, you still want to be drafting relatively normally. You still want to be able to cast multiple spells a turn if you can, like, have some lands and have some spells, right? I think aggro is probably the way to go, but you could definitely try to draft a deck that only has like 4 and 5 drops and try to get lucky as well. So anyways, let's jump into our pick one, pack one, where we have not opened anything that good. The best card that you can get is like the Burning Sun's Curator. That's the 4-mana 3/3 whenever you discover again. And that only activates once each turn. That's the red uncommon. I think the Chomp and the Join the Dead are going to be the top picks here. I think I kind of like taking the Chomp a little bit more than the Join the Dead here to lead, though. I guess Unlucky Drop would be okay as well, but I think you still want to take the better card initially. Okay, we did not get the Curator passed to us. Oh, another one you really want to watch out, I think, for is any card that makes treasures that you can discover into is fantastic, as that'll allow you to maybe shave on some lands if you can get enough of them and get some really good value there. So let's take the Plundering Pirate. Here we are looking at maybe Sage of Days could be okay. Combat tricks get a lot worse in this format because if you reveal them end of turn, you're normally not going to be casting them, and after the fact, they will be face up if you put them in your hand, right? Maybe we just take like Kin Color here. I think the Sage of Days could be good as well. Not really interested in Vito's Inquisitor, though that's the closest to 5 we could get. Let's take the Kin Color. Another Zawoya, it's the second one of those we've seen. There's Tithing Blade, there's a Wanderglyph. I suppose Zawoya could be okay here as well if we wanted to. But maybe I just take the Wanderglyph to stay in red for now. Seems okay. See, like that's a good 5-drop, right? Ukbenbach, that's something that you would want to cascade, or rather discover into. Same thing with like Hoverstone Pilgrim. And because I'm planning on taking most cards that can make treasure, I think taking the Ukbenbach here is not even bad. This pack is kind of garbage as well. I guess Hoverstone Pilgrim is a decent 5. Deadweight, Hoverstone, Shadows can be very good as well. I'm a big fan of Shadows. Is Deadweight better? Deadweight or Grasping Shadows? I kind of like taking the Deadweight. Another Ukbenbach. I suppose Militia would be okay as well. Yeah, we'll take the Ukbenbach, number 2. And now maybe taking some of these black cards is more on line with what we're doing. I don't think Caveworm is what we want. This is a decent 5-drop to discover into. But remember, I still want to build like a reasonable deck. I'm just going to try to lean maybe a little bit into the plan of also having a free Discover 5 as we open pretty weak pack number 2. Like Malicious Eclipse, or not Malicious Eclipse, Rumbling Rockslide is not a very good one to discover into in the early stages of the game, right? And if you're not running many lands, it's not going to be that good in general. What are we looking at here? Black, reddish. I guess the Ceratops is a good Discover 5. Yeah, that seems really nice. Zoetic Glyph, Pickaxe, Join the Dead, Snail, Tithing Blade, Scout. This pack is fantastic. Kind of want to just take one of the removal spells over the Glyph now, but I guess the Glyph is just that much stronger than everything else in the pack. There's an Atali's Favor. I really want to be able to cascade, or not, whatever, discover into discover. That seems really fun too. Pretty weak pack here for our next pick. We could definitely be leaning more into the blue-black, though, and maybe just playing a little bit of red. Like, Didact Echo is a fantastic 5 to discover into, though I think I'm supposed to take Siren after taking the Glyph earlier. Idol's okay. Cave could be fine for fixing. Mycoid's a decent 4 versus Militia. Compass Gnome's okay over Monstrosaur. It's not that I won't play 6+ drops in the deck, but I don't really want to prioritize them as much, you know? Okay, there's our first Militia if we want to. Not getting enough of the treasure production that I wanted, though. If I could get a bunch of the Plundering Pirates, I'd be really happy. Alright, there's pack 2. Let's go to pack 3. We did not get very good opens. I can just take the Restless Vents if I want. That's not a bad land pickup. There's not much else in this pack anyways, so might as well take the fixing. Crewmate, Device, Join the Dead, Scout. There's a nice pack at least. Actually, Scampering Surveyor is also pretty good. You just take Join the Dead here. Another Atali's Favor over Scout. Kind of like going off. Snail over Siren. Yeah, I guess the blue's probably not going to really make the deck. Maybe we splash the... Actually, Snail's probably not even good in this format, is it? I bet you a lot of people are going to just, like, not play basic decks and going to put a lot of spells in their decks. So maybe just playing that's not very good. There's a Defossilize that's nice. Remember, this format is completely wonky. This is not a normal format, so the way that you draft is going to be a lot different than the norm. Actually, Primordial. We do have a lot of 5s now. Viper's good too. This is going to be wonky. This is a just for fun draft. It's not ranked or anything. So, I'm going to cut the Snail. I'm going to cut the Acolyte, the Draft. And what, 16 lands is probably fine. Probably only need 2 islands here. Yeah, maybe I can even go 1 island. So, we do have a lot of 5 drops, but we also have somewhat of a curve leading up to it. And again, we have the emblem every turn. So this is completely for fun. There's no rhyme or reason. There is going to be a little bit of strategy. Basically, open up the Burning Suns Curator for the double discover if you can. I think the biggest thing that people are going to do it wrong is, like I said, not play what are effectively normal decks, right? I think a lot of people are going to equate this to maybe Omniscience draft and not run enough lands to actually just cast their spells. Because if you just do a 40 spell deck, right, that only discovers once a turn, you're normally not going to win that game. But, oh my gosh, is nobody playing this event? Can't find a match. Alright, took a little while to find an opponent. But hopefully we can do some stuff. Yeah, that hand's great. And we're on the play, which is huge for the Chimil. Oh, I hit another chance. Jeez, that was actually really bad. Because now if our opponent just hits like a spell, right? Kind of far behind. Oh, they're playing. Wow, they went through a ton of land there, my lord. That's fine, we'll cast that. I think the vast majority of the time you should be casting the spell that you hit, right? It looks like our opponent's drafted pretty normally too. Good on them. Tali's favor. Let's go for it. Maybe we can favor into a favor or something fun. Hey, the double. Can I hit deadweight now? Compass Gnome, okay. No point in putting a land on top because we're going to discover right after this. Oh, actually, no, I could attack if I wanted to. But I don't think we want to trade. Sure, chomp for 2. Oh, they're missing land drops. And they hit a battle glyph, so that can kill my gnome, but that's not a big deal. Definitely right for them to cast it. Alright, let's attack. Rummage away our another chance, I guess. Next turn I can like discard the Gnar and bring it back with the Viper if we want. Oh, they're blocking? Another Compass Gnome. I guess that one we put on top. Seeing as we're going to draw it next turn. Ouch. 4 OP. Tectonic Hazard. Yeah, that's a little bit more filler. Obviously. Oh, I should have rummaged first. Whoops. Probably doesn't matter at this point. I guess that's not true. They could discover into a Wrath. Clay, Fired Bricks. Do we have lethal? 4, 8, 12, 13. 14, 15. Alright, GG's. We go Deadweight here. Idle Face. That will be that. Nice. Okay. Yeah. So again, this is just a completely for fun format. There's no rank attached. I don't know what the prize payouts are. Actually, the prize payouts are pretty flat. Wasn't too much to enter. So if you want to just try out something a little bit funsies, this is a good way to do that. On the play again, because we're great. Hey, how about a 5-4 basically unblockable first hit? We might have just won off of that. As they hit an over the edge. Yeah. And they have to discard. That's funny. So again, Compass Gnome doesn't matter to put on top or not, because we're going to discover immediately. Winning the die roll is so huge in this format too, my lord. Defossilize, and they didn't put a creature in their graveyard. They might have actually had a chance had they like discarded, you know, a land cycler or something, but yeah, what a format. I expect competition is going to be pretty soft. I mean, I'm sure I could have very easily built a terrible deck as well. Like we might get rolled as well, in the next couple matches. Who knows? This is just all for funsies. Man, keep winning the die roll like a true hero. And instantly 6/4 Vigilance Menace. And that is why we took Ukbenbach for this scenario right here, my friends. Oh, okay. They got the reverse. They hit the Ceratops. But once more, I'm on the play here, so I have first priority. Ooh, no dino. Yeah, that ain't gonna cut it. They kind of have to leave their Ceratops back. Man, actually, instants and sorceries like Chomper, kind of bad in this format. You really want to just have a bunch of permanents, because now if they hit a big permanent, we might get wrecked, Luckily, that's not too bad. Let's go land and attack. Okay. So I can either keep my Ukbenbach alive, or I can kill their Ceratops. I think I'm happy killing their Ceratops here. I think. Actually, no. Let's keep our Ukbenbach alive and go for the pressure. Nice. Ooh, okay. Well, I guess I can't be super upset about drawing a couple lands. Favor. Into another militia, sure. Let's see what they hit off this. Oh, wow, that is a ton of militia. Okay. It's good for us. Use the deadweight they know about. Fish off one. Nice hit there. Child of the Volcano. Alright, big hit for them. If they hit a bad spell, we are very far ahead. I wouldn't call Marionette extremely good. Nice. Oh, I messed up. I should have actually put the favor on my Wanderglyph, and then discarding a land here would have turned our Echo into a 3/3 anyways. Yeah, this format is extremely snowbally too. Like, you pull a little bit ahead, it's pretty hard to lose. That is a good one. And they hit a removal spell. Sure. Let's see. Join the dead here. Flip our idol. Oh, I don't have an artifact in our graveyard. Never mind. Panicked Altasaur, that's lethal on its own. Touche. All right, GG's. Silly, silly formats. But yeah, my advice to you is do what we're doing and be on the play. I think this another chance card should not be in my deck. It should just be like another, yeah, like a Didact Echo here. Instants and sorceries in this format seem a lot worse than normal. Especially something like another chance, right? We're not going to really be able to utilize that because our mana is going to be pretty tied up every turn and we get free spells anyways. Like losing the die roll here, that might be the difference in the game. Spin the wheel. Hey, they hit a brick. Well, no, that's not true. They get to discover 4 after that. Because it says up to. So it wasn't a true brick. Yeah, see, the chomp, not great, but at least it wasn't irrelevant there. Five, 4. Trampler, yikes. Yikes, yikes, yikes. Oh no, and now I'm the one hitting cards like Militia. Oh, they have the Curator! Alright, our opponent knows what they're doing. And that's basically game over. Discover 5 twice. They hit Itzquint, which they're going to put in hand, and the Panicked Altasaur. Yeah. Pass. Okay. Not 100% dead, just pretty dead. Take 9 here. Oh yeah, and they're gonna walk into the Curator again. Jeez Louise. Get back Curator, discover 4. Hit a Dinotomaton. Alright, we are extremely crushed. Well, that was not particularly close. Curator, man, so freaking good in this format, it's insane. Can you imagine Cascade, or I keep calling it Cascade, discovering turn 1 into the Curator, and then immediately going double discover 5 every turn after that? It's just so gross, so lovely. Alright, once again on the play, and we have our Chomp in hand, so we can't discover into it. Come on, big money, no whammies. Oh no, he hit the defossilize. That's really bad. Oh no, are you joking? They did it. Oh wait, I can kill it. Never mind. Wait, I can hit their land. That's worth. That's hilarious. Hold up, hold up. We are still in this. And 2 for 1ing from your hand is not even that bad when you have Discover 5 going on. Wow. I'm gonna beat a turn 1 Curator? Is this possible? Well, no. They still have priority here. Yeah, and they hit a Primordial Gnar. Funny, 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 though. Alright. Cascade into Cascade. I know, I know. Discover, discover. Brackish Blunder! Wow, they have... So they went full on. Everything is like 5 mana, looking at their deck. Do you see how far it discovered before it found something? Oh wait, no, that was Discover 3, wasn't it? Never mind. But even still, they went real deep. Alright, 4-3 Menace off the top. Just go second Pirate and pass again. Dude, this format is hilarious. Oh, there's the Walk with Ancestors. But that only gets permanents. Ah, they grab back their Curator! Oh wait, no, I need to exile that. I have to, it's forced. If I don't exile that and they... yeah. That would be just way too problematic. I guess what this does is put a land on top to shuffle away. Oh, that was a lot of land in a row. Holy smokes. Stupid sexy Curator. Please don't have a second one. Okay, just another 4-3. We don't mind that. Ukbenbach! Yeah, that's a good one. We're gonna go with Ceratops here. Nice. Echo's fantastic. Ay, ay, ay. That's a lot of 4-3s. Okay. No attacks. Unlucky drop. That was a good hit. Hmm. That was a really good hit for them. Still think we replay it. This is maybe a scenario where Militia's actually not terrible, huh? Surprisingly big board stall for this format. Okay, that blocks my flyer. And they hit a Chupacabra with 0. You love to see that. And they're just going to cast it out as a 3-2. Sure, that makes sense. I think. I have to be a little bit careful about getting too aggressive with the tap downs and pings. Okay. We have Ceratops, we have Ukbenbach. That makes it pretty hard to block super well. They need 5 creatures to block Ceratops and Ukbenbach together. We might be in a attack with most creatures mode next turn. Ah, so they're going to pass and hold up a trick. Maybe like another unlucky drop, maybe? Yeah. Archaeologist, return an artifact or scry 3. So they're going to go for a scry 3 here. But if they're not making any moves, then I don't need to make any moves either. Pretty sure we can chill out, sit back. This format really tests your combat patience. Yikes, bad hit. All right. They should definitely cast whatever they're holding up right now. Yep. I think that was pretty obvious. I think I have lethal next turn. Double Altasaur activation puts him to 5, and then I have 10 other creatures. Yeah. Okay. What you got, OP? I mean, our win is based on the fact that they don't interact with our board at all, which that's a good start for them not interacting with our board. So if they just hit a random creature off the top of their deck, we're going to win this one. Nice. That is game over. As long as I do my math right here, right? 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Yep. crazy game. Wow. Wow, 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 wow. Weird. Weird format, weird game. But hey, we're at 4 wins. Let's keep it up. What I realized is that the Compass Gnomes are really, really awkward in this deck. Because if you're casting them on turn 2, and you need a land, well, you're going to discover right past that land. So the only way to get the land off of the Compass Gnomes is to discover into it. But then really, do you want to be discovering into a 2-1? No. So it might be that I want to swap out the Compass Gnomes for like the Walk with Ancestors and stuff. Yikes, that's a really bad hit on the draw, or on the play. And they hit the Ceratops! Oh no. Well, I guess we're in it. Might be a quick one. Oh my, we hit the Defossilize and Ray of Ruin! Wow. 2 of our worst possible hits. And our opponent hit 2 goodies. Oh, that's incredible. Alright, well, at least we finally got something worthwhile. That's funny, though. We just triple block the Ceratops if they attack. They don't get to kill all 3 of our creatures, and we will get to discover if they kill the Gnar, so... Alright, get back their Ceratops, discover 4. Pathfinding Axejaw. Yeah, we're still in a bad spot. No doubt. Let's go for the double discover creatures. And actually, grabbing an island here is not even bad. Like I was talking about, if you want to hit Compass Gnome, you want to do it end of turn. Exile! That's a boo. Alright, well I guess I'm going to discover past my island, but that's not a big deal. Gotta do what you gotta do. They hit their walk again. Into a 1-1 Death Touch. Alright. A little bit of a break here. This is our opportunity to maybe come back then. Okay. It's a start of something. Man, you can just imagine if we had hit 2 like spells at the beginning of the game instead of Defossilize and Ray of Ruin. We'd be so far ahead. I probably should be taking those out of the deck too. I mean, I guess you probably want Ray of Ruin still. It's just unlucky to hit it immediately, but the Defossilize is whatever. Yeah, so we'll just add in the unlucky drop and walk with Ancestors. I think it's probably the best play. Deep Fathom Echo. A nice hit. Nice for them as well. I don't mind blocking like this and going to 3. I think we're playing to win, so kind of makes sense. Oh, getting back the Gnar is not even good. It's when it dies, it would get exiled instead. So it's just, well, I mean, it's a 5/2. It trades with a lot, but... I'm gonna need to hit, like, Join the Dead for their Ceratops, which they can just get back with Soul Coil Viper after the fact. Oh, and they hit another regular... Gross. Gross, gross, we're looking dead. Look at their mana base. Love it. They should attack with more here, shouldn't they? Yeah, there we go. But I have the 3/3 lifelinker, so it's not the end of the world. In fact, what I could do is go to 1. Go block, block. Okay. Jeez, back to dead. Zawoya's Justice. It's a fun one. Oh, 5 damage. Hey, that's huge. Guess I have to kill the one that has triple menace. Forced to attack here. Okay. Alright, I mean, can't win, but we did make somewhat of a little bit of a comeback there. Gross. I don't think we have any more ways to come out of this one. Oh! I could have pilgrimed their Ceratops off of the Defossilize. Oh no! I would still be in a really bad spot, but... Oh my gosh. Whoopsies. Was not thinking there clearly. That was a really bad play. Damn. Wow, I might have actually stabilized had I not made that bad play. Rather, the lack of play there. Because it would have negated their Defossilize. We would have been able to use the, Join the Dead on the Altasaur. Oh no. I wouldn't have very many ways left to win. But I wouldn't have been dead. That's embarrassing. I mean, I guess I can pilgrim my own cards into the graveyard as well, right? Though it's a little bit late. Yeah, I punted this game really good. Preacher of the Schism now, too. You done goofed, Kenji. You had a chance. Oh. Do I start tucking their permanents to make their Akawali smaller? Let's see what they hit with this first. Don't care about their defossilize, for example. Oh, but that's not a permanent. That doesn't even help their stuff. Well, I'm just making silly bad plays. We just need to target their stuff we don't care about. I guess I'm just dead here. Because we will hit the Ray of Ruin, right? But I'm at 2, and then I don't have enough blockers anyways. Man, I think this game might have been winnable. I think if I had correctly eaten their creature from the graveyard the first time, then I would have been able to kill the Altasaur. I would have been at like 5 or 7 still. And then the Hoverstone would have just topped everything we needed. Yeah, I think I punted that one. Got careless. That would have been a really cool game to win. It was still a cool game, I just simply threw it, but... Alright, 4 and 2. Good stuff. Okay, made the swap of cutting the Defossilize and one of the other cards for some just random 5 drops. Seems like the Hoverstone Pilgrim is actually pretty relevant in this format too, if you can get it. I mean, obviously the best creature is still going to be the Curator for the double Discover, but there are a lot of graveyard synergies. So just running the Pilgrim to kind of hose them, pretty good. No! Oh, are you kidding? Our opponent hit the turn 1 Curator again. That's 2 games. Our opponent has hit the turn 1 Curator. That's absurdity. That's so unlucky. Wow. That's frustrating. That is definitely frustrating. Yeah, I mean, they're just 2 for 1-ing themselves because they're on the play with Curator. Oh my god. Okay, well those are kind of bricks. No, alright, there's a hit. That's so sick. Needed a swamp there. If I had been able to join the dead, there was a small chance, I think. Man. Bad beats, dude. Bad beats. Alright, we're probably just gonna concede after their next turn. Okay. Draw 3 is not the end of the world. Resplendent Angel. For real. And we did not hit the swamp. Alright. Good game. Oh, wait! Wait! There's a small chance! And we do want to draw the Chomp because we can cast out the Ceratops next turn, which will give us a big dino to kill the Angel with. Assuming they're just going to activate the Angel here. So they go up 5, they make an Angel. I mean, we're still very dead. I don't have a dino in my graveyard, do I? No. This was just everything bad possible. Alright, GG's. Because even if I kill the Resplendent Angel, I can't deal with 2 other Angels now. Well, that last game sucked, but I definitely punted the game where I had the Hoverstone and I could have exiled my opponent's 1 creature. So this was just a look at this wonky format. Yeah, you do not want to be running a lot of bad instants and sorceries. You want to prioritize getting a lot of the good top-end cards, of course, but somewhat you still want to have a little bit of a curve, right? I don't think it's fully correct to just draft all spells. You want to be playing spells as well, as evidenced in a couple of those games. But you do want to load up on the good 5 drops and, more importantly, win the die roll. How many gems do I get back? I effectively get my money back for 4 wins, which is nice, but this is entirely for fun. You can get blown out and wrecked. Don't let your opponent have a turn 1 Curator off the top 2 times out of 6. That's insane. Out of 7, rather. Good beats. We'll be back with the Arena Open next time. Thanks for watching. Bye-bye.